Yeah, hi Arun. So in this class, we can discuss in the grouping grouping operations. What are the what are the different grouping operations in the SQL? So let's go and discuss what are the different grouping operations in the SQL. So we have such as group by, order by, so that it will be very helpful at the time of grouping some of the values. So I will introduce the concept for why we are using the group by. So let's take suppose an example called you need to select some of the points, but I required only those who have some of the information to retrieve. Suppose I need information to retrieve of a class of student, those who are from who are from different locations, and percentage of the marks percentage of the marks. So in this situation, what will happen? You require to group by the different locations they are consisting of or they are from, and also you are going to be retrieve the information with respect to the percentage of the marks which having some of the grades. You probably learn some grading system in your education system: A grade, B grade, C grade, O grade, like that, A plus, B plus also. So some of the cases it will be helpful to understand the data, to retrieve the information according to the whatever the data set you had with consisting of the class of the students. At that time, I required to group by some of the columns to understand the data. So quickly we're going to be check out how does a group by is going to be helpful, and also the order by is going to be helpful. We'll also see the differences between the both of them. What if I have group by, and what if I have the group by order by. So the basic syntax for the grouping settings to understand, to inaugurate with respect to the group by statement is this. So you can see the group by consisting of the column 1 and column 2. We are just extracting. So if I take this consideration, so we're just extracting column 1, column 2 with some aggregation function to represent the column 3, to represent the column 3. So it's a very basic syntax with corresponding to the group by, I can say. So extracting from the table name, and we are just grouping by column 1 and column 2. So what will happen eventually, we'll get all these results, but you are grouping with column 1 and column 2, column 1 and column 2. So yeah, I will also get the column that is aggregated function. But what will happen? You are going to be get a grouping of all the required values you had with corresponding to the column 1 and column 2. Then you will get this output corresponding to the group by information. So we'll work out this example, some simple example to understand this picture. You can see you are having ID. You are having ID along with some other column called as a fruit. So I want ID. You can say I want ID whoever having the ID with some of the column. You can say the unique values of the IDs with respect to the different fruits we had in this fruit column. So according to that, I will eventually group by my fruit name. So you can see here we have different fruits here. Something called as apple, something called as an orange, again apple, again something called as banana, again orange skin. So what if I group some by using the fruit name? So it will eventually give unique values, because what will happen, you need to group whoever having the different values, right? Whoever having the different values. But apple and orange are repeating multiple times. Apple or orange repeating multiple times at this situation of this column. If you group by, you will end up with some unique features which consist of the future fruit column what we're going to get. So yeah, you can write like this: select fruit from the sample table, group by the fruit. So then you end up with the whoever having the unique values. Similarly, you can also see how many counts we have with corresponding to the different fruits. You can play around with this by using the count of IDs. And let's play around with our favorite example called employee table. So we have employee table with the departments with the having one many to one relationship with respect to the employee and the department table. So group by, so what if I just try out this? What if I have a group by with corresponding to the employee IDs? So let's see here, select department ID from employee table group by department ID. If I execute this query, whoever having the department IDs, it will collect the any unique records, you can say. So what if I use department IDs which consist of the count of the number of the employees? So let's execute this. Yeah, you can see here a department ID and head count, how many people are present with corresponding to the different departments. So I'm just calculating the count of the number of the employees who are going to be working with different department IDs, so that we eventually get the good solutions with good understanding, right? At the time you realize this department having this much of the people, like that. So let's also focus on the other query. So you can see here, select department name, number of the employee IDs, just giving as alias as a head count to represent as a new column for that, for a temporary location. And we are retrieving as an employee ID. We are also giving some alias here for E. We are doing some inner join. We'll see this little later of this course, so that you will get some idea how does inner joins or joins is going to be very helpful in the SQL. And we are doing as a group by department name. So whoever having the department names with